Out to Nassau Coliseum on Long Island yesterday to support former President Trump. There was a sea of red hats outside and inside the arena in Uniondale. Mr. Trump focusing most of his speech on immigration, ripping Democrats in New York City for their handling of the migrant crisis. Eyewitness News reporter Phil Taitt live outside Trump Tower in Midtown with a recap and the latest. Phil.
Mike, former President Donald Trump is waking up at Trump Tower this morning. This after appearing before an energetic crowd of thousands at Nassau Coliseum on Long Island, aiming to get in front of as many supporters as the race to the White House continues. He drew the names from the top leadership in the Republican Party, and he was prepared to close the show with a speech which heavily focused on the subject of immigration. He ripped into Democratic leadership in representing our city and state, blaming them for homeless people living in what he called horrible, disgusting, dangerous, filthy encampments, and even the conditions on the subway, which he called squalid and unsafe, and promised to renovate.
The trains and subways are squalid and unsafe. Businesses are fleeing. The mobs of illegal migrants are being put up in luxury hotels at your expense, while our great veterans live on the freezing or steaming sidewalks right outside the main entrance to where the migrants enter their hotel. Think of that.
And this heavily secured rally just days after the second apparent attempt on the former president's life in Florida over the weekend. More than 60,000 tickets were requested for the big event, even though the facility could hold 16,000. Now, tens of thousands of his supporters couldn't get inside and stuck around just to be near the presidential nominee, watching his address on large screens outside. Now, I just want to make mention as we're back live here outside of Trump Tower on 5th Avenue, as there is an increased security presence that's beefed up. Now, it's more than what we've seen in the past. Now, Trump's security is heightened near to the level of a sitting president. Now, Trump will be leaving the tower here on 5th Avenue at some point today. He will then be heading over to Brooklyn, and we do know that from Brooklyn, he will then head to our nation's capital. We are live.